but now I'm also getting like a very sweet.
I was smelling and staring at you intensely. What is wrong with me today?
And I just stopped. I was
We both were just like, I heard music, but there's no music here.
Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back to Keeping It Neat with Derek and Nick. I obviously am, well, if you've never been here before, it wouldn't be obvious to that. But I'm Derek, certified bourbon steward.
I'm Nick, certified bartender.
Now it's obvious.
Yes.
Now you know who we are. So
but imagine we could switch it.
Welcome to the first episode.
Next time we'll switch it.
All right, we'll do something different. Change it up a little next time. Huh?
We'll be different people.
All right. Remember, folks, if you're new here or you haven't done it, like, subscribe down there next to Nick. Hit the big button. Maybe I'll have a flashing sign in here by now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm changing it up every week.
You'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. We're going to work through it.
We trust you.
We do. If it's your first time, blind taste test. We don't know what's inside the chug jug. We don't know what's inside our glass. It's put there by the Bourbon Babes without our knowledge whatsoever. So, honor system. Yep. And we always work on the honor system. We don't see what it's in there, and we don't want to know what's in there because it makes it way more fun.
Yeah, it is.
So
always.
So let's get into this bad boy.
Yeah.
And me drooling all over the place. What the heck was I doing? I don't even spit all over myself. I'm so excited to start drinking some whiskey.
He's like, yeah!
The intensity level.
Woo!
Oh, we have the baby back in here again. Maybe.
Yeah.
Baby meme. Maybe coming in.
My baby back. Bourbon.
Are you ready to whiskey?
Ready and Abel.
All right, let's get into it. Ooh. I like
Dark color. Whoa.
Oh, geez. Nick has a problem with the nose thing, folks. If this
smells, okay, first reaction. This, not a good comparison. The first smell.
Baby diaper.
No, close. No, not
what?
close.
No.
Nail polish remover.
Okay, well could be the
That's
actual
the first thing
alcohol.
I smell.
It could be the alcohol, because if you went in there deep, you might have took a little
I
bit too much.
still smell it.
Yeah, I'm not getting that on there. I'm getting like a sweet.
Do you want to smell mine?
I did that on one episode. I was leaning in and I just did it again. That's amazing.
You're like,
why did I do that? It's not going to be different than what I have in my glass, but I was going to try it.
Oh my God, I can't get it.
You know what? I am getting that. It is like what you said. It's like a thinner kind of like in the background there. You are getting that on the. I'm getting like a really sweet. On there, I'm getting like a little. Taste. It's like a sweet corn.
Oh, maybe that. Yeah.
Sweet corn with a little maltiness in there.
Yep. All right, I'm on for taste.
A little cinnamon. Wow.
Very smooth.
It is smooth, but I'm getting like that thinner thing. You know, the flavor and smell you were getting early. Nail polish remover, I think.
Yeah, that's what I said. Nail polish remover.
But it's dude, right there. I'm like getting it's. I got a little cinnamon on the tongue, with that little dry oak.
It's either caramel or butter schnapps.
Butterscotch.
I'm going H2O. I'm gonna
open this up. I think this one can open it up a little bit. I think it's gonna help it big time. It's gonna bring down the alcohol content because I think the alcohol content might be a little high.
Yeah, I think from what I was smelling totally. It's got a little bit of a slight warmness to it at the end. Not burn, just warm.
You know what it is? It's like a sherry cask if it was finished or a port like wine.
Like a port wine, yeah,
like
totally.
A port or something along those lines.
Yes. That's totally what.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. It's something like it's a fruity because there is a little fruitiness in here.
I can smell the fruit now. I can smell that.
I'm going with that. I'm getting that in there. It's still got a good alcohol to it. It's got some burn to it still, but I don't know.
Whoa!
I'm going with
I went too hard on that.
You went hard. All right. Well, let's write down what we think it is, because I'm getting that fruit note in there now. That once I picked it out, but again, the water on this one helped, so I'm going to definitely go with H2O on this one.
Oh yeah! Again, another H2O one.
I think this one's a little tricky for me, but I think I'm going to go with this. think. Maybe, I don't know.
All right.
Could be. But it's tricking me. There's two ways I wanted to go with this, and this first one I am, but I'm going to say this. If not, I'll tell you what my second guess was, because obviously I can say it after, but...
Huh. I'm kind of shocked by this one. I have a second guess, but I'm not even going to...
Come out on number one. You can come out and grade this for me, because...
Okay.
I know where I want to be with it, because I liked some of the complexities to it, so it was...
Yeah,
and the water opened it.
I'm going...
Ooh, and thinking. Wow.
I know. So I'm just gonna say definitely here.
Yeah.
But I still am fighting this.
Okay.
And sometimes that can come just from what we see and read, because sometimes.
Well, that's why we kind of changed it up to this. We kind of changed it up to doing it before, because sometimes when you see it, you want to grade it higher than what you think. So this way, we're coming out. We don't know what's in there.
No.
And we're grading just on taste, smell, and how we liked it enough.
And I think it's different. And I'm kind of in this weird spot, and I'm like, but does it deserve that half a point?
Believe me, I'm teetering on the edge with you right now. I'm agreeing with you with that half point, because I'm at a 3 myself. And I'm kind of teetering on the half, but I'm not really sure about the half.
If it can't confirm the half, it ain't getting the half.
I want it because of just the complexity of it. I'm just putting it in there right now, but let's see let's see what we got on the board.
Yeah.
What'd you write? I put down...
Okay, because a rye always confuses us. I went wild card, Japanese.
Ooh, all right.
I put a sure yes, 44%.
Okay, I want 50% on the alcohol content, because I just thought it was coming in at a high content. But I mean, it could. My second guess is a bourbon. I mean, I was kind of tossed up at that kind of the rye thing has been throwing us a lot, and it just kind of came off more rye-y to me than a bourbon. Oh, all right, it is a bourbon. Ooh, wow. And never, unopened bottle. This is the first time this bad boy's been out. It's actually...
maybe that's the theme. Last bottle was
it's
not open too.
The Belle Meade single barrel. Bought this in Tennessee when I was there. You can only
that's a fun bottle.
You can only buy it at the distillery. That's where I had to buy that, so...
so you were there and you bought it?
Yes, when we went down there for one of our little trips, me and one of my bourbon babe, when we went down. We did that. We went to there.
All right, folks. I'm going to tell you about this mash bill.
Tell us about it.
It's a 50.6% alcohol.
All right.
Way to go,
okay,
buddy.
Well, that was off with the ride, but that's okay.
12 years.
Get bourbon.
It is 64% corn, 30% rye, and 6% malted barley. So you can't really... don't put yourself down.
No, that's all right.
Good.
Yeah, that was first time trying it. I've never tried this one before either, so...
Distillery, bottled by Nelson's Greenbrier?
Yes, Greenbrier. Nelson's Greenbrier.
Parent company is the whiskey by NPG. I don't know what that means.
What it is, I'm sorry, their source. So what is that they're like a startup. They started in the last couple of years.
Okay.
So we discussed this before. If you just start up within the last 5 years, you can't have a 12-year-old whiskey. So they buy from the big mega corporation, which is MGP, huge distillery. They have that stuff on the shelf. You say, I want an 8-year. So when you start it, you can age it 4, or you can get a 10-year and age it for 2. And that's how they do it. They're sourcing some of their whiskey. They're starting to make their own, but they are sourcing.
Okay. The barrels are selected through a tasting process in which team members of the staff scrutinize samples of well-aged barrels. To pass muster, the barrel must show the characteristics that are the hallmarks of a superior bourbon: balance, depth, and complexity.
It was complex.
The few barrels that are made... We don't need the rest of that. They do not cut their single barrel bourbon to proof, and it's never chilled filtered. It's bottled just as it was sampled, and every bottle is different. That's why every bottle has the barrel number, proof, and the barrel's original fill date written on the front label. Mm-hmm. This high proof and ample maturation.
Maturation, that is correct.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, you did. Great job.
I'm struggling today. Means that it has a bold flavor that's appreciated neat. I almost read meat. And I think because I'm hungry, it's like meat and bourbon and boys and things. Mm-hmm. So it's appreciated neat with a splash of water or on the rocks or in a very well-made cocktail. And I could be honest with you, I could see making a nice cocktail with this one. However, you choose to enjoy the way you want it. Just the same way we do it here on our show.
There you go.
The appearance.
In mine, it's not so much, but we can turn it sideways.
What do you think?
The appearance of this, I'm going to go, it's like a dark caramel. Caramel?
Yeah, it doesn't even have anything.
Oh, all right. You're just telling me what I wanted to say.
So the nose.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I'm going with. A dark caramel nose. Go ahead.
I hope my zipper's not down.
I hope not either, but I'm not going to look.
Oh, I was trying to say.
There it is, buddy. You're not getting me with that one.
Gotcha.
No
the
meat
nose.
gazing.
Fruit forward with a noticeable scent of apple.
All
Soft,
right,
buttery toffee.
Did we say? I don't think we said that. No, we did not.
Hint of oak coming in at the end.
Okay. I get that.
The palate, though, dark fruit, vanilla.
We said,
we did say the fruit.
With the fruit, but then we thought that was coming from the barreling. So I thought it was really coming from like
the port wine
like
we had said.
bottle, like a bottle, the wine, whatever they had put it in, but it was just from the barreling itself.
Vanilla, baking spices, hint of cinnamon, which you smell. Touch of a cherry.
Okay.
So when we were talking that dark fruit, and I thought I almost said black cherry, and I didn't say black cherry.
When they say dark fruit too, they could mean like a plum and that kind of, those kind of things too is what they could also be talking about.
So the mouth has an initial soft coating, that gives away to a peppery spice with lovely notes of cherry and caramel. Now that's interesting because I definitely taste that cherry, and I thought that was there, but the peppery spice, I thought I had a spice, but it's not noticeable like we've had other ones in the past where that spice is like, oh my god, you almost feel like you sniffed a whole thing of pepper or something. This didn't, I feel like, really have that, but I guess I could see where they were going with that.
Yep.
The finish is long and complex with a solid Kentucky hug. My favorite.
Kentucky hug, huh?
Yeah. After a splash of water, a smooth butterscotch appears with a light, astringent coating that lingers until the next sip. Which
astringency could be that nail polish.
Maybe that's what it is, because I really felt like a small nail polish.
What's this bad boy cost?
What do you think?
Well, I kind of know because I bought it. So, but that was literally
$110 in Tennessee.
All right, maybe I didn't remember that well.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was kind of like, do you really know that?
No, I thought I did, but I didn't.
I will tell you that we got these right off their website again, but there was a little bit of history. And usually with history first, but the way the mash bill came out this time, I'm going to tell you now. So basically the whole thing began in 1850 when 15-year-old Charles Nelson immigrated to the States with his family from northern Germany. And by the time he was in his early 20s, he set up a grocery store in Tennessee that developed a reputation for coffee, meat, and bourbon. The three staples of every whiskey lover. The whiskey sales were so swift that he went into production a few years later. It was a huge success. By 1885, folks, that is a 30-year difference if you can do that, 35 years. The original Nelson's Greenbrier Distillery produced 380,000 gallons of this stuff annually, and it distributed from Paris to San Francisco.
Oh, there you go. I'm going to give you a little bit of tidbit that wasn't in there, is that when they actually came over from Germany.
Yep.
I guess at that time, you had to, when you sold everything, when the family came over, you made it into gold. So the father had a jacket lined with gold, with all the gold ingots inside of it.
Ooh.
Well, unfortunately, sad story.
He left
the father didn't make it all the way over from Germany. The boat sank. They tried to get, and he went down with his coat.
Oh no!
Yeah, sad to say. So the actual family only came over with the children and the mother.
Do you want to go find it?
It's somewhere out there. It's going to be a deep dive, my friend, but that's a little bit of the other stuff that we learned when we were on the distillery tour when we were there. So it was kind of not really cool, but you get a little bit more history into it.
I can't say that
it was really cool, but that was the thing at the time. Like they didn't really carry money with them. It was all transferred over and made into gold, and that's what they brought over with them when they came over from over in the Europe and whatnot. So, but unfortunately, they had a boating accident, and he went down with his suit coat. So
that's sad.
That is sad. So, but sad or not, we're going to be wrapping this up
and right now. And we enjoyed ourselves. Don't forget to check out episodes every Monday, Friday,
2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
You said it. Subscribe us. Derek, lead us out.
I knew it. Here's hoping that you find a little bit of luxury
in otherwise ordinary life.
That's my boy.
Cheers, folks.
Cheers, everybody. If you are ready and able to whiskey, be sure to drop a comment below. Hit those like and subscribe buttons and press notifications. Also follow Keeping It Neat on Instagram. Thanks for watching, kinfolk.